Alright, confession time. I'm the worst at sticking to habits. Like, I'd plan to hit the gym, but somehow end up with a pizza box and a Netflix marathon by day 2. Sound like you? Well, buckle up, because I'm about to spill how I went from habit disaster to actually having my life together. Mostly. Stick around, because this is gonna be a wild ride. Hey there, it's your girl, serving up another round of how to not completely wreck your life. Today's video is a spicy one. Why I suck at habits, and still somehow got my life together. Oh yeah, I'm spilling all the tea on how I went from a total habit train wreck to like mostly slaying it. We're unpacking 5 sneaky strategies to fix your habit game, even if you're as chaotic as I was. So grab a snack, none of my classic pizza vibes, please. And let's kick this glow up into gear. Oh, and hit that like button already, you know I'm worth it. Okay, let's get real for a sec. Picture me a few years back, thinking I'm gonna be the queen of habits. I'm talking bullet journals, gym selfies, and green smoothies every morning. Yeah, that lasted about 5 minutes. By day 3, I'm elbow deep in a bag of chips, scrolling X like it's my full-time job. And my yoga mat? Basically a cat bed. Ring any bells? I was convinced I'd cracked the code every January, but by February, I'm back to my hot mess express. Here's the tea. I sucked at habits because I went full-on extra, big goals, zero chill. But plot twist, you don't need to be perfect to get your life together. I figured out how to make progress while still being a bit of a disaster. And trust me, if I can do it, you're basically unstoppable. Stick with me, because we're about to unpack how I pulled it off. Alright, enough about my epic habit fails. Let's get to the good stuff. 5 sneaky strategies that turned my chaos into, well, semi-organized chaos. These are the real deal tricks that help me get my life together. And they'll work for you too. Even if you're a fellow habit dropout. Grab a pen, because you're gonna want to steal these. Strategy 1. Go tiny with micro habits. I used to think I had to like run a marathon to call it a workout. Spoiler, I'd quit by day 2. Then I discovered micro habits. Stupidly small actions you can't mess up. Wanna journal? Write 1 sentence. Wanna get fit? Do 1 squat. I started with 1 push-up a day, and now I'm like almost a gym bro, minus the protein shakes. Seriously, it's like tricking your brain into winning. I read somewhere that tiny habits cut failure rates by like 80%. Try this. Pick 1 micro habit today. Maybe drink 1 sip of water when you wake up. What's yours gonna be? Yell it out in the comments, I'm curious. Strategy 2. Stop waiting for motivation to show up. I'd be like, oh, I'll start my blog when I feel inspired. Newsflash. Inspiration's a flaky friend who ghosts you. Instead, build a system. I put my running shoes by my door, so I'd literally trip over them. Now I jog sometimes. Okay, fine, I speed walk. Point is, systems are your ride or die. Set a phone alarm for your habit, like 7 p.m. for stretching. Who else is done chasing motivation? Scream, I'm over it in the comments. Let's start a revolution. Strategy 3. Give yourself a break when you flop. I used to spiral, miss 1 workout, and I'd be like, well, guess I'm a couch potato forever. Chill, drama queen. Slip-ups happen. I skipped meditating for a week, but I jumped back in with 1 deep breath. One study said self-forgiveness boosts habit success by 30%. So, next time you skip your goal, just say, wait Tevs, I'm still a rock star. What's 1 habit you'll cut yourself slack on? Drop it in the comments, no judgment here. Strategy 4. Habit stacking, aka the laziest genius move ever. Tie your new habit to something you already do. I wanted to read more, so I paired it with my coffee. Now I read 1 page while sipping my latte. Boom, I'm basically a scholar. Example. After brushing your teeth, do 1 yoga pose. It's like piggybacking your way to success. I tried this with gratitude. Every time I eat lunch, I think of 1 thing I'm thankful for. What habits are you gonna stack? Share your combo in the comments. I'm stealing the best ones. Strategy 5. Celebrate every tiny victory like you just won an Oscar. I used to ignore my progress because it wasn't big enough. Lame. Now I fist bump myself for drinking water instead of soda. I even danced in my kitchen after finishing a blog post. Don't judge, it was a vibe. Science says celebrating releases dopamine, which glues habits to your brain. So go wild, high-five yourself, do a twirl. What's one win you're gonna celebrate? Shout it out in the comments, let's party together. So there you go. Micro habits, systems, forgiveness, stacking, and celebrating like a champ. These tricks took me from habit zero to like almost hero. But here's the deal. You gotta start somewhere, even if it's messy. Pick one of these and try it this week. I'm rooting for you. Okay, time for a quick vibes check. Let's make this real. I want you to pause this video for like 30 seconds and jot down one habit you're gonna start this week, plus how you'll celebrate it. Maybe it's drinking water like a hydrated queen, or doing one push-up without crying. And don't skimp on the celebration. Dance like nobody's watching or fist bump your mirror. I'm not kidding, do it now, or I'll know you're slacking. Back already? Look at you, overachiever. Drop that habit and your celebration move in the comments. I'm totally spying on your answers to steal the good ones. Let's inspire the whole squad. Alright, Upgrade Area HQ fam. You guys are killing it with your questions on X and in the comments, so let's dish out some answers. First up, how do I stay consistent when life's a circus? Been there, sis. Go micro. Start with one tiny habit, like one deep breath a day, and track it with an app. I use one that's basically my habit babysitter. Next question. What if I'm too busy to even try? Oh please, I see you doom scrolling at 1 a.m. Stack your habit with something you already do, like thinking of one goal while brushing your teeth. Boom, you're a productivity goddess. Got more questions? Drop them in the comments, because I'm nosy and I'll totally answer in the next video. Keep them coming, you legends. And that's a wrap, fam. From my glorious habit fails to these 5 sneaky strategies, I went from hot mess central to like almost adulting like a pro. You've got the tools now, so no excuses. Start small and own it. If this video was your vibe, smash that like button. It's basically my cardio. Subscribe and hit that bell, cause you don't want to sleep on my next glow up tips. Oh, and check out my video on crushing your morning routine. It's right here, and it's a banger. Drop your biggest takeaway in the comments. I'm creeping on every single one. Let's keep this upgrade party going. Catch you next time.